Hey guys, Geo here for Broken Arrow SEO division of Scene Enhanced Marketing. Today we're going to be going over downhill prospecting and how to do that specifically for my agency, how to do it properly so we can import it correctly into our CRM and commence calling, emailing, messaging these business owners or the point of contact who we need to showcase our services to. So, very basic. We are going to just pick a generic search from the top of our heads. Let me see. Let's do electricians, Saskatoon. It came up there because that's where I live. Boom. You're going to get, there's 300,000 people in this. You're going to get a large amount of businesses, right? Pages and pages. We don't want to focus on the first page necessarily, okay? These companies are already doing something right. They are generating business through their online presence. I'm going to go to page 8. That's a good place to start. Okay? So we click on page 8. These are the businesses, rather, I want to have their info gathered, inserted into a sheet, in turn imported into our HubSpot. So we'll walk through all of that. So here we are on page 8, and I apologize for that. My Google Home just started talking out of nowhere. No one said anything to it, so we were temporarily cut off. So back to it. Here we are on page 8, and we're just gonna pick a business. So High Arc Electric. Okay, here's their website. Obviously, it's homemade, it's dated, and they're not doing anything SEO related. So this is an excellent candidate. So now we need to gather their information. We have started a leads list here. Very important to remember this breakdown. Company name, website address, phone, city, state or province, zip or postal code, point of contact. Very, very important. If it's available, we need this name. Not always available just from their website or from Google. An email is definitely not always available, but if it is, we want it in there, and we want it in this order so we can import it into the CRM correctly. Back to Google. So here we are. We obviously know their website address already. So we would, copy and paste that into here. Company name, just as easy. And then maybe a little bit of navigation for, well, not city and state or province, but phone number and point of contact. I think I saw on the services page here several point of contacts. Well, Derek and David. So you could put them both in there. Address, everything we need. Was there an email? We'll go to the contact us. There may be. Yep, there you go. Derek and David, or an accounting link. We probably don't need that. Derek and David are going to be the ones to contact here. So we can put that as POC and both their emails in this column. And it's as simple as that. On to the next one. Back to page 8. Okay. Went too far. Back to page 8. And we keep working our way back to the first page of Google. Now some are going to be, like job search results, like you're going to get these national or statewide provincial sites. Obviously, we're not going after these ones. You can tell pretty easily if it's a local company or not. Burgess Electrical Services. We'll try them. This is not a local site. That's a directory as well. Systech Electric. not secure. So you can tell homemade site, hasn't been tended to in months or years. No one's visiting this site. Why would you go to the 8th page of Google to look for electrical services locally? So, another candidate. Boom. Website address, company name. This is the last one we'll do together. Contact information, address. And like I said, a lot of times, like in this specific situation, we don't have a name. At least I don't. You can spend as much time as you want navigating the site. Sometimes it may be in the About Us section, the owner, office admin, marketing executive. I mean, there may be a point of contact, but in this particular instance, there's not. So that's okay. We still input everything else. Move on to the next one. Right? Very straightforward. This is just one niche, one industry, electricians, right? Electric work. So you're going to be able to fill up a spreadsheet rather quickly just with one industry in one city. Now, moving forward, we've imported it correctly into a Google Doc here, or a Google Sheet. I use HubSpot for a CRM. If you're doing this for me, you would be using this also, but tons of CRMs out there. This is a free one that I think works just fine. So we're in my contacts here, companies, right? These are already imported or manually inserted leads that I have gone after, and we would do an import. Very basic, start an import. It would be a file from my computer. And I've already imported this list, so I'm not going to do it a second time. But here you go. Let's walk through it and go as far as we can. It's just one file. Objects are data, use organized info, common objects are contacts, companies, deals, and more. This, I'm just going to put one object. We'll see what happens. Companies, always. Some people like to do contacts. I want companies. I want to know the business. There's a lot that encompasses a company versus a contact, right? So I always like to make sure it's companies where it's going. And there it is, right? I mean, I don't know if this is saved on my computer. I mean, it should be. And we would just go choose a file. So like I said, I'm going to go choose file. And all I've done here, there it is. I just downloaded this earlier. I forgot to mention to you guys what I did here, because I'm not super familiar with Google Sheets. It's really a point of preference, but you can just go download here. Boom. Take it right into Microsoft Excel, which I've done here. It shot it over into here. I go back into my import, choose file. It's at the top because I just downloaded it earlier today. I'm not going to click open because I don't want to put it back into my CRM a second time. But that is literally it. Once you insert that file there and click next, it's going to take these guys and it's going to launch them right into my companies right here. And they're going to be on the first page so I can track them, right? The most recent ones are going to be on the first page. It's a beautiful thing. It's that easy. Little 10-minute tutorial here on downhill prospecting. If you feel this is something you can do and want to make some money doing it, and potentially even get into the next video, which encompasses cold calling these business owners, business executives, etc., you can definitely watch the next video and see if that is something you would be willing to take on additionally. That's all, folks. Have a great day. Thank you.